What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Moorea with Moorea Thill Photography. I'm a professional photographer and videographer based in Maui, Hawaii. So today we are going over the top 5 locations for your photo shoot on the south side of Maui. Now, I primarily shoot on the south side, so I'm going to show you guys a bunch of footage from my sessions so that you have a visual of what these locations look like as well. However, we're also going to go over some of the highlights of these locations, like if there's showers available to wash your feet off at the end, and just those little things just to inform you as much as possible on what it's going to be like for your upcoming session. If you're still in need of a photographer for your session, make sure to click the link down below, go over to my website and fill out an inquiry form if you want to shoot together. My schedule does book up pretty quickly for the summer, so make sure you hop on that as soon as possible. The number one location that everybody wants to shoot at is McKenna Cove. Now, some of the pros of this location are it's beautiful, it's unique, there's really nothing like it that I've ever seen in the world. Now, some of the cons of this location is the parking is limited, there's no parking lot, there's no shower to wash your feet off at, it's a very small location, so if it's crowded, it's like impossible to move around. And since it is such a desirable location, a lot of people get married there. So if you're planning to get married on a very high volume day, like I don't know, like for example 11/11, one of those types of days, you can expect that there's going to be probably like 10 other weddings going on, and there might even be a wait. It's insane. That being said, McKenna Cove is great for off season or for days that are not like high volume days to get married on. I wouldn't really recommend it if you're looking for something secluded with nobody on the beach. Some other things about this location, sometimes there are turtles, and that's always really amazing. Just to keep in mind, you cannot touch the turtles, you have to stay 10 feet away, and it's really nice to look at them and enjoy their company during a session. Okay, so location number 2 is my absolute favorite beach. It is Po'olena, and it is in the heart of Wailea, just a little bit past the Fairmont. And I love this location because it offers greenery, it offers sand, it offers rocks, and then there's kind of this little secret path that takes you onto the other side of the beach, which is called Secret Beach, and that beach is pretty incredible too. Now, some of the cons about this location is that there's no place to wash off your feet, but it is nice because there is a parking lot. I personally like this beach the most because I find that it's so nice and big that if there's multiple sessions going on along the beach, it's really easy to move around other people and not be in everybody's way. Okay, so number 3 is Polo Beach. And you could actually walk from Po'olena to Polo Beach. It would be a nice little walk, but it's right next to the Fairmont. It's actually the beach that fronts the Fairmont, and it's beautiful. I love this beach. It's again one of those beaches that's nice and long, so you could have multiple sessions going on all over the place. But all the way to the right hand side, there's some nice black rocks, and then all the way to the left hand side, which is my favorite, is black rocks, palm trees, white and black coral all over the place. This spot is really incredible, and I actually started professional photography on this beach. It holds a really special place in my heart, and I just love Polo Beach. It also has this amazing tree that I love to use for framing couples and families. Here's some photos from sessions like that. This beach does have a parking lot, it does have a shower, and it has bathrooms. This is kind of a golden. Yeah. Some cons of this beach are that it does front the Fairmont, so sometimes they have those ugly lawn chairs and umbrellas out there, but typically by the time that we are starting our session, they're pulling in the chairs for the evening. Location number 4 is White Rock Beach. It's right in the middle of Fairmont and Po'olena, and White Rock is amazing. I love this beach. It's typically not that crowded. However, if it is crowded, it's a little bit hard to move around everybody. There's limited space for the rocks. There's also, it's kind of a beach that like stretches along a little bit of a curve, and on each end there's rocks. But I like this beach because it also offers greenery, which is just nice to mix up in a photo session. Some of the cons about this beach are that there is limited parking, there is nowhere to wash your feet off. There is a porta potty, but I would not recommend using it. You're better off going in the bushes. And there's chickens everywhere. It's not every day, but it is sometimes. I've done a lot of weddings at White Rock. It's a great spot when the conditions are right. Okay, and our last beach for today is Kiavakapu. And this beach is right on the border of Wailea and Kihei. My favorite part of the beach is the dead end, which there is a parking lot right there. There's also showers to wash your feet off. And the thing I love about this beach the most is this big, huge piece of driftwood. Everybody always asks me, I want to do my session at the place with that big piece of driftwood, and I always get excited because this is such a gem, and it's kind of a place where there are a lot of photography sessions going on in the evenings. However, we do our best to kind of like rotate around. So you'll get the driftwood for now, then I'll hop in and get a couple photos, and we'll kind of like switch around and navigate each other. But I really like this beach because the stretch of sand is so long and nice, and there's typically like not that many people in the background of the photos, which makes my life easier. I also think that the waves, if there's not a swell going on, the waves are pretty calm at this beach, which makes for really nice reflection photos, easy to walk in if you want to get your dress wet at the end. This beach is my favorite beach to just go and tan at in the middle of the day. It's really fun. We have picnics here a lot, and overall this is one of my favorite beaches alongside with Po'olena. So here's some photos from Kiavakapu. Typically the parking lot gets full pretty quickly, so there is another spot on the edge of the road before you get to the parking lot where everybody parks too, and that's okay. But overall, this beach is great, and it's good for kids. That is it for my top 5 locations for photography and videography sessions on the south side. Like I said in the beginning of the video, if you're still looking for a photographer, make sure to check out the description below. You can find my website and my inquiry form, and let's get you on the books. I would love to capture some photos for you while you're here in Maui. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you're notified every single week when I make a new video. Alright you guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next week. Bye!